The 5 points scored by Nebraska in the first quarter were the lowest scored by the Huskers in the quarter system era in women's basketball. I will leave the rest to Coach Williams to make an opening statement and then take questions.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty disappointed, obviously. We really like to protect home court and win at home, and so a loss like this at home is disappointing. We did not get off to a great start, and a lot of credit to Michigan with the way they defended early, forced us into 9 first quarter turnovers. We settled down and only had 5 the rest of the ball game, but 9 first quarter turnovers. That's tough to overcome. We missed some easy shots. We got fouled, missed free throws, just didn't really capitalize. And on a game where you really you're having a hard time scoring, you've got to grind it out. And I thought we didn't always stay fully committed to our defensive game plan, but our team is working hard to adjust to some of the lineup changes that we've had to try to get used to, and you know, we're just going to keep getting better, and I was pleased and thought Callan Hake found a way to come in and really contribute as a freshman who played limited minutes up to this point, and we need more people to be thinking that way in Allison Weidner's absence.
What wasn't working, in the first quarter with the turnovers and points, of course?
Yeah, I mean, I thought they pressured us and we didn't handle it well, and we were, it wasn't dead ball turnovers where we were really being aggressive and, turning it, throwing it out of bounds. It was, they were getting steals, they were doubling down in the post, grabbing the ball from us and taking it and going the other direction. And so we've just got to get off to a better start, be a little bit more ready to play.
What's the injury for Allison?
Yeah, I mean, it's a season-ending injury to that knee, so, yeah.
Will she need surgery?
Yes.
What's the biggest impact? What do you miss the most with her on board?
Golly, where do I start? Allison's kind of the heart and soul for our team. We want to always be the hardest working team out there, and she sets the tone for that. I think she really defensively is just kind of a bulldog, gets in very aggressive with her defensive intensity and pressure, and she's our best rebounding guard, our third leading rebounder on our team as a whole, and she really pushes pace and sets the tone with the tempo and creates a lot of offense, not just for herself but for other teammates with the pace that she plays at. So those are some of the biggest things we missed with her gone.
What were they doing defensively with Alexis? She only finished with 5 points.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were pretty physical, trying to make things difficult, get her out of the spacing that she wants to be able to catch in, and then they were able to show we were not shooting the ball from the perimeter particularly well, so they were able to bring weak side help and ball side double team digs and just kind of different runners, guards kind of running in there at her to clog things up a little.
How would you evaluate your off-ball movement? It seemed like offensively some of the players who didn't have the ball, they weren't moving quite as much as they usually do. How would you evaluate that aspect?
Yeah, well, we're still trying to figure that out. Like I mentioned, Josh Shelley had the ball in her hands a lot more than she has had to up to this point, and putting people into different positions without Allison there handling the ball, and so it's going to take a little bit of time to figure some of that out.
You mentioned her in your opener, but just Callan Hake, what did you see from her tonight?
I thought she played with confidence, and we didn't have a lot of people that I thought were shooting the ball with great confidence tonight, but I thought she really did. And when the ball was finding her hand, she was shot ready, and she knocked down some big shots. I thought had a great take to the bucket, got herself to the foul line, and just really was able to spark us with some perimeter shooting and just a little bit of much needed offense.
How have you seen her just grow over the course of the season? I mean, she didn't play last game against Kansas, now almost 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, our rotations have changed a lot, and so I think that she has been somebody that has seized the opportunity and has, you know, just shown great commitment all season. She's just been really committed to coming in and learning, asking questions. In practice, she's very locked in. She wants to be the best player she can. We know she's a tremendous basketball player and shooter and what she can do, and so to watch some of that growth is really rewarding.
How close is Sam to being all the way back?
That's a great question. I really don't know. I mean, we're really having to kind of just monitor that very closely right now, and so I know it's frustrating for her. It's frustrating for me. It's frustrating for our fan base. It's you know, but her health and safety is most important.